Far be it from me to ever act like I wasn't a fan of Dragon Ball GT because, to be honest, those just felt like simpler times. Even Goku being reverted back to his child form was just crazy to me at the time, but aside from the amazing ideas that were implemented in GT, although maybe not necessarily carried out the best way, I don't think anyone can doubt the creativity of that series. Super Saiyan 4, however, was hands down the best part of Dragon Ball GT, and slowly it seems like those concepts, or at least some of them, are being introduced little by little into modern day Dragon Ball. One outlet for such ideas lately has been Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Amid the disasters being caused by the mastermind behind it all, even the gods of destruction themselves have no other choice than to get involved at this point. Thanks to a premonition by the gods, they've since been informed of a disastrous bird that will make its appearance in Universe 7 before devastating the rest of the universe. However, when the gods arrive, a simple misunderstanding turns into a rematch between God and mortal. This is when Fu begins to make his move, causing all of the gods to disperse back to their native universes, and with the help of the Time Patrollers, both Goku and Vegeta from the main timeline set out to find the source of this parasite, sapping life out of the very universe. In the fiery pits of the underworld, however, is where Xeno, Goku, and Vegeta find themselves in a very peculiar battle of their own. The mysterious Dr. W has set his sights on the Saiyans, who even in their Super Saiyan 3 forms are having an unusual amount of trouble battling the old man and his tricky tactics, but this version of Goku and Vegeta possess a very different power from their counterparts. Dr. W, after a short confrontation with Goku and Vegeta, runs an analysis of their powers in order to better understand as well as process their Saiyan abilities. But this is when, pushed into a corner, Goku and Vegeta finally unleash the legendary power of Super Saiyan 4. Dr. W shows no fear in the face of the rawest form of Saiyan power, and this is exactly where our video begins today, as Super Saiyan 4 is pushed to its limits or forced to fall victim to Fu's schemes. If you guys want to check out Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which remember is just a promotional anime for the arcade game, the link to the video I personally watched will be down below in the description box as always, but there are dozens of channels dedicated to bringing you guys the full episodes, both subbed and uncaptioned, so be sure to go just search around YouTube for all of those. Before we get started, don't forget to turn on that notification bell down below to never miss a future upload, and if you've been enjoying all of the Dragon Ball content recently, consider leaving a like on this video as well. It really helps out a ton, guys. Lastly, don't forget to follow on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all Dragon Ball and anime related content. But without further ado, as the Universal Tree continues to sap the life out of every universe it can, not even the Supreme Kai of Time could have predicted that Fu's actual plan, with the help of his subordinates, is the creation of a new universe. Once again, the Z-Fighters, along with the help of the Time Patrollers, are in hot pursuit of Fu as time begins to tick against them. Furthermore, during the battle in the underworld between Dr. W and Time Patrol Goku and Vegeta, however, upon transforming into Super Saiyan 4s, they've fallen right into his plan. Goku and Vegeta simultaneously unleash their most powerful attacks, but with doing so, they've given Dr. W the final piece of analysis he needs to recreate one of the most deadly villains in Dragon Ball history. A massive explosion detonates in the middle of the battle between Goku, Vegeta, and their opponent. Still in their Super Saiyan 4 forms, both are visibly worn down from their previous battles as well. Out of the smoke, the person they're now fighting is none other than Janemba, who of course was previously defeated by the combined powers of Goku and Vegeta, but now, those very powers have ascended Janemba to a level now rivaling their Super Saiyan 4 forms. He continues to power up even more, leveling the wasteland, and then Janemba unleashes a devastating mouth beam that rips through the land, causing another dust cloud that shrouds the battlefield, obscuring the Saiyans' vision. Janemba chases them down post this attack, going straight for Vegeta, kicking him out of the way, and then doing the same to Goku. Goku, however, returns fire as the two begin to clash, but Janemba is still at a clear advantage. Vegeta struggles to get back to his feet, but he soon returns alongside Goku, battling Janemba, but the resurrected demon is easily fending off the both of them at the same time. "You have no chance against the resurrected Janemba," Dr. W says from atop a cliff overlooking the battle. Janemba has been infinitely powered up by the Doctor thanks to the help of the Saiyans. "He has all of your abilities," he goes on. "You two have no hope anymore." Finally, they're able to land a hit, but Janemba absorbs all of it and then fires Ki Blast back once again, sending the Saiyans flying, mounting them in the side of a cliff, rendering them motionless as they try to devise another plan amongst Janemba's evil laugh taunting them. Janemba charges forward again, but this time to finish them off. Before he can, however, a blinding beam of light shines through the sky. Above them, the sky begins to separate as a portal of some sorts begins to open up, and in the midst of their battle, Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, and Pan all fall from the sky. "Hey, what are you guys doing here?" Goku says, as it seems that they've arrived unexpectedly or at least had no idea of the current battle taking place. What's going on here, Trunks?" Pan asks, but their conversation is cut short by Janemba attacking once again, firing Ki Blast at the newly arrived fighters. Goku and Vegeta from the main timeline immediately engage in battle, charging Janemba, recognizing the threat right away and transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. Janemba welcomes their attempts, dealing with them just as easily as he did the Super Saiyan 4s. "Nothing you two do will help you," Dr. W tells them. "Your powers and data have already been analyzed." But these two have never been known for giving up. However, Janemba is moving and reacting in a very unusual way. "Is he foreshadowing our attacks?" Goku asks. But Janemba continues his relentless attacks, firing more Ki Blasts at them. But this is when Super Saiyan 4 Goku steps in, deflecting the attack. "Why are you guys here in the underworld?" Goku asks, which comes as a shock to the Z fighters who had no idea, but the situation before them is much more crucial than they originally realized. Trunks ascends to his strongest form of Super Saiyan 3 as all of the Z fighters surround Janemba now for one final confrontation. They all fire at Janemba, who doesn't even attempt to block or dodge or anything, and after eating their attacks like they were nothing, he ascends into the sky, closely followed by the rest. As both Gokus team up to combat the demon, Janemba begins using his teleportation to throw them off, but the combined powers of Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan 4 finally allowed them to get a clean hit as they knock Janemba to the ground below. He begins to power up once again, but all of a sudden, his feet are frozen to the floor, rendering him motionless unexpectedly, and this is no power that any of the Z fighters possess. As surprise overcomes the battlefield, that sharp beam of light emanates from the sky once again, but this time only two beings arrive through the portal. In one swift attack, Janemba is incapacitated by the two new arrivals, but to the shock of everyone, Trunks and Pan in particular, Demon God and Goddess Salsa and Poutine have arrived and completely dismantled their battle, reclaiming control of the underworld. But what else have they shown up for, and what way is this linked to Toa and Fu? That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way until the end. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Now, I know Super Dragon Ball Heroes is a little bit different from the usual Dragon Ball content we cover on the channel. The plot can be a little bit more difficult to follow, but I hope I'm making it a little bit easier for at least one other person out there. I know I do see some hate towards Super Dragon Ball Heroes, but guys, you have to remember that this is a promotional anime, and it is one of the outlets that's keeping Dragon Ball alive right now. So even though it might not be the best, I think we should still appreciate it for what it is and what we have right now, since Super is still kinda in limbo, but you guys get what I'm saying. Anyways, if you guys haven't already, be sure to turn on that notification bell down below to never miss a future upload, because for some reason YouTube is always going through something where notifications aren't getting sent out or anything of that type of nature, but I know the loyals are always here, so I'm never worried about that. Before we get out of here, if you guys have been enjoying the Dragon Ball content that includes but is not limited to Super Dragon Ball Heroes, the Universe 13 Saga, Dragon Ball Super After Broly, and even a little bit of fighters that I've been posting on Twitter and maybe will bring back to the channel one day, consider leaving a like on this video as well. It really helps out a ton, guys, and it lets me know what type of stuff you guys like. Thank you guys once again for all of the continued support. Even if this is your first video you're seeing by me, thank you so much for watching. But anyways, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.